If you're looking to add reviews to your Shopify store, you are pretty much in the right place. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you how to do it using a completely free app called Judge Me. So with this app, you'll be able to import review and let your customer leave reviews after purchasing, customize a time delay for your review request, and showcase review on your homepage and as well as your product pages. So the process is pretty much very easy and simple, and of course you'll be needing to have a fully customized Shopify store with products to sell and so your customer can leave reviews for you. So just in case if you need a step-by-step guide on how to start and customize your entire Shopify store, I have a full Shopify tutorial linked down below on my description. Also, I will leave it up somewhere up here. So just go ahead and watch that video and follow along. And by the end of that video, you'll have a complete Shopify store ready to be launched. And lastly, before we get started, if you still haven't signed up yet for Shopify, I am going to leave you the best current deal for getting started linked down below on my description. With that link, you'll get 3 days free trial, and then after that, you'll be paying $1 on your first 3 months. So you'll get to start your business for just $1. So without wasting so much time, let's go ahead and dive into today's tutorial. So right now I am on my Shopify dashboard. Now let's go ahead and install a Judge Me review app inside our store. To do that, let's go right here where it says apps, click on that arrow, and over here this is where you can search all the apps that you're looking for. As you can see, Judge Me is already here. I didn't even search for it, but Shopify just recommended it because it's one of the best apps. So just in case you can find any app that you're looking for here, you can search over here. So let's say I'm looking like for TikTok something, and you'll find them there. Oh, you can just go ahead and click here, and then we can go here to Shopify App Store. And this will take you inside the Shopify App Store. So this is where you can search the app you're looking for. In our case, we're looking for Judge Me. Judge Me. Okay, and you can see here there are different types of Judge Me app. There is Judge Me product review app, and there is also Judge Me Aliexpress importer. In the next video, I am also going to show you how you can import reviews from Aliexpress using Judge Me. So if you are curious about it, make sure to watch the next video. But for today, we're just going to use a Judge Me product review app. So let's go ahead and click the app by itself. So over here, if you click it, you will see more information about Judge Me review app. So you can go ahead and review them and read these things so you can get to learn more about it. So for example, if we scroll down here, they have a free plan. So this is a forever free plan. And of course, sometimes when you're using free apps, there are certain things that you'll be limited. You won't be able to get all features that you could get on the paid. And this one, they also have an awesome plan, which is $15 a month. So if you're just getting started and you haven't started making sales on your store and you don't need so many features, you can start with the free plan, and then you can go from there and see if you should upgrade to a paid plan or continue using a free one. And of course, a free one can still do a lot of goods. And if we scroll down here, you'll find all this cool review. So many people have so many things to talk about Judge Me. As I said before, Judge Me is one of the very popular app that most of the businesses people are using on their store. So you can go ahead and read all of these. I'm not going to do it right now. So let me just jump straight and we can install our Judge Me product review app in our store. So let's go ahead and click that. And now our app will get installed. So go ahead and click here, install. All right, and now our Judge Me review app has been added in our Shopify store. So now we can go ahead and start setting up our app. So you can go and select the language. So what kind of language do you want to use? Of course, English. So you can go ahead and set your default language, of course the widget and email language as well. You can select languages there, and also you can select where would you like to install these apps. For example, if you have so many different themes in your store, like you set up your store with different themes and you have been switching around, so this is where you can select if you want this app to be installed in your current theme or on the different themes. So you'll have all the mentioned themes here. Currently I have a Dawn theme and a totally different themes here, so I just want it to be installed in my current theme. And then I'm going to click here and start setting up. So the next step, we need to enable an app embed, so that way all the review can be shown properly in our store. So to do that, let's go ahead and click here, enable app embed. All right, so let's go and click that. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we are going to click this little box here and making sure this is turned on, and then click save here. Your saving button should be on over here. Okay, so after that, if we go back, now you'll see another notification that your app has been enabled already. Now let's go ahead and click continue. So now here we are going to install a review widget on our product pages, so that way we can actually start displaying review. And then after that, we are going to start customize the design to suit our store. So let's go ahead and install the review widget. So click on here. Now if we scroll down here, you can see we have added our review widget, and this is how you can see all your reviews. You can see how many stars, you can see product reviews. So the review, they're going to be all the way to the bottom. Okay, so now after your review widget has been added, you can go ahead and click save. Now let's go back, and now you can see here the widget block has been installed. Now the next step, we're going to install the star rating badge. So this one will go on your product, maybe below your product price or up to your product prices. It depends on where you want it to be. So let's go ahead and add the star rating. So I'm going to click that. Okay, great. Now our star rating has been added, as you can see it right here. But another thing is, as you can see, the star rating is being added all the way to the bottom, which doesn't really make sense. I don't think it actually looks that beautiful. So what we're going to do, let's go here and move the star rating and let's put it on top of the prices, and that's where it's actually going to be. So this is where it's actually going to be. It looks much better. Or if you want, you can drag it below the price. So drag it where you find it, where it actually makes sense for you. So I think I'm just gonna put it all the way up on top of the price. So you can just drag it around. Don't leave it all the way down below. So I'm just gonna drag it all the way up here. Okay, and now that should be good. Okay, now let's go ahead and click save. So a little bit of summary of what we did so far. So we first installed a Judge Me product review app in our store, and then we enabled the app in our store, and then after that we added the review widget, and then we added the star rating. So now let's go back, and now you can see our widget block has been installed and everything else has been installed. Now what we're going to do, we are going to start setting up our brand and customize the app based on our brand. So that way you can start collecting review using your brand colors. So over here, we're going to start choosing the colors of our brand. So you can select, so what's your brand color stands for? Is your brand having a red colors, or maybe bluish color, or pink color, or greenish? So you can go ahead and select your star color. And over here, you can paste your store logo URL. So if you have it, you can go ahead and do it. That way, this could be great as it will actually identify your brand, and it's going to be easy for your customer to remember you. And as well as when they purchase a product from you, it's going to be easy for them to remember you and leave you a review. And also this will build a good impression between customers and your brand. Okay, now it's also optional, so you can choose to do it or not to do it. And then let's go ahead and click continue. Okay, now this is the last step. This is where Judge Me is going to send automatic email request to ask your customer for reviews. So let's say your customer purchased a dress from your store. And so over here, you're going to set up dates of when Judge Me Review should send an automatic request and ask your customer to leave a review on your store. So over here, we're going to update the timing, setting up different conditions so the app can manage our review request. So let's go and start setting up for domestic orders. So after the order has been fulfilled, when do you want the app to send the review request? So let's say maybe a customer bought the product maybe within 14 days or 15 days. So you can go ahead and select the days that you want. And one thing to keep in mind here, you need to think to put different factors in. Like for example, so a customer purchased a product today. How many days is it going to take for it to be delivered and for them to accept it and to open it and stuff like that? So you need to think all of these factors in here. So maybe let's put it maybe 15 days or maybe 14 days or maybe 12 days. So this will depend on different factors based on your business. And maybe sometimes you're only offering digital product, so you don't need to do shipping. So maybe it can be even less days, maybe a week, maybe 6 days or 10 days and stuff like that. So it just depends with your business nature. And then over here for the international orders, after the order has been fulfilled, so when do you want Judge Me to send the review request email? So you can set that up as well. Okay, and then after that, let's go ahead and click finish. So now Judge Me is going to tell you everything is all done. You are now ready to collect all your review and display them in your store. So you can either start importing reviews. So if you have a CSV file, you can sync all your reviews here. Okay, so now let's review the Judge Me app in general in our store. But before that, let's go and click the eye icon to view one of our products I have in my store. And then I am going to click here, my product. And you can see down here, you'll see the customer review. This is the widget here. So anyone who wants to leave your review, they'll go ahead and leave it here. So for example, they can leave you like 5-star review, or maybe depending if the product is bad, which I hope the products that you're going to sell, they're going to be good and you'll be getting 5 stars. So I'm just going to put that 5-star. And then you're going to put the review your customer will put the review content. Let's say this is the best product ever. And again, if you do remember, this was the branding color that I selected when we were setting up a Judge Me app. So depending on the color you picked, this is where it's actually going to be displayed. And of course, you can go back and edit and change the color. And then your customer will click next. And over here, your customer will be able to tell a little bit about themselves. So they can put the email here. So I'm going to put email. I am a customer and my email is Julian, and then this is my first name. And they have an option to post a review as an anonymous, or they can just go ahead and do it like that. And then they can also upload an image to showcase the product they bought, which is if the customer upload an image, this is going to be a huge bonus for you. So customer, other people who haven't purchased this product will be able to see how the product actually looks like in a real life. And then I am going to click next. So that's how the process is. It's very easy, very simple, and very smooth. So these are the steps and how your customer will be able to write review on your store. And then I'm going to click close. Okay, so let's start by the inside. So over here you will see how many review requests you have sent so far. And over here, you will see all the total revenue generated by Judge Me via maybe through different review requests or coupon. And on the average rating, this is where you will see the average rating of your published review added during the period of time. And then over here, you can review the total number of orders generated by Judge Me, and this is through different review request coupon. And then over here, you'll see number of questions you have received via the widget. And on the trust score over here, you will see the transparency scores measures about how many verified review has been published. And you'll see the authenticity score measures about how many published review are verified. And this is also if this has been enabled. You all see them here. So pretty much the verified review, this includes those from customer with fulfilled orders or order that has been imported with proof of authenticity. You will see all of the data here, and of course all of this is just for you, no one will be able to see. And over here you'll see all the top products, and you can view all the review. You'll see all the list of top reviewed product, and over here you can see your recent review activity here. Okay, now let's go ahead and click here, manage review. And one quick tip, since this one just popped up, you can actually import review from Amazon and Etsy if you want. And I'll show you later how to use Judge Me to import review from different sites like Aliexpress or maybe Amazon and Etsy and things like that. Okay, so now this is on the manage review. This is where you're going to manage all your review. Okay, so you'll see the customer name, when it was created, and the rating your customer left you. As you remember, I just wrote review, so this is how it's actually going to be displayed here. So first of all, you'll see all the reviews here, and then over here when you click product review, you'll see the specific product reviews. And then if you receive a store review, so pretty much over here, this is where your customer can review your store, which is an excellent way to highlight your customer experience, like for example on things about delivery, support, or website navigations. But this is only available on the paid plan, which is an awesome plan. And then over here, you'll be able to see all the spam, all the review that has been flagged as a spam. And also here you can see all the review that has been archived. Okay, so over here you can see the status of the review that it has been published already. So you can click here to manage it. You can click these three dots here to do several things. You can either share it on social media. If let's say a customer purchased an order and they had an issue about it, and maybe a product was delivered and it was broken and they got really upset and they left you a really bad review, and then you end up solving that problem by replacing them. So you can go ahead and ask a customer for an update review after the replacement has been shipped to them. This will be a great way for you to build a trust with your customer. Or you can archive, and over here you can edit the review. Maybe there was like minor edits, you can do that, and then a Judge Me will actually send an email to the reviewer to request for changes. So let's say you receive a review and the review wasn't great at all, so you can go here on the publish and you can say, oh, this is a fake, and you can get rid of that review. Or maybe this was a duplicated review, you can also manage it here. Or if it was a spam, you can also manage it here. And then, or you can manage it here because maybe it's false or misleading and things like that. Or maybe it contains private information, so you can manage it, all of them. So I'm just gonna click on that review, and I can see here Juliet has left the review, and the review will be displayed there, and the review will also be here on the product. So this is how the review will be showcased when a customer leave you a review. And if we click that, it's going to take us all the way down here on the widget, and we can see the name of the customer, how many stars they left, and the review they left. Okay, So that is that. Now let's go over here where it says collect reviews. So over here, this is where you will see the request history of all the review requests that has been sent by Judge Me on your customer email after they purchased the product. And this is because we set it up 12 days after the order has been fulfilled. You'll see them here. And also you'll see here all different schedules and reminders. So this is the request timing for domestic order, and this is for international, and this is for point of sale if you have point of sale orders. So pretty much, so if you send the request, for example, for domestic order, after the order has been fulfilled, we send the review request after 12 days. This was the setting we set up. But let's say if a customer didn't leave you a review during that period of time, you can set up a follow-up request and Judge Me to send a reminder to the customer again to ask them to write the review. So you can set up the date, so maybe 6 days. I wouldn't recommend you to send a follow-up maybe within 1 day or maybe 2 days. So just give it a little bit of time, so maybe 5 days, or you can set up maybe 8 days or 10 days or just a week and things like that. Same goes for the international. You can also set up the follow-up. You can also change here, like when do you want to send the request for review after the order has been fulfilled. Okay, same goes here. If you have a point of sale, you can also do it here and send the follow-up. Okay, and this another feature to send a request after an order has been marked as delivered on Shopify store. This one is available only if you have a paid plan. So if you don't have a paid plan, then you can't use this feature. So yeah, okay, you can also send an automatic reminders to remind customer to leave you a review if they don't leave upon getting their first request. And of course, you can also customize this inside your email template. And then again, this is with a paid plan. Okay, and over here you can also request a reschedule to correct review for these many item orders, and you can also prioritize them as well based on the criteria. Maybe the product is the most expensive one, the least expensive, the random one, or list review. So you can also do this one, and you can also select this one if you want to set a custom time and send review request via email. Okay, so that is pretty much it for that. Okay, now we just finished setting up our widget. And over here, this is where you can set up all your marketing and social. So you can also create different coupon that you can generate different coupons to send to your customer and encourage them to leave you a review. So you're sending them a coupon, and that if when they leave you a review, they will get maybe a 30% off or a 20% off. So this will be a great way for you to make more sales. And it also helps to turn the first buyer into a returning customer. So this is a cool feature to use. So you can turn that on, but this feature is on the paid version. So if you want to utilize this, you can go ahead and upgrade it into a paid version. And then down here, this is where you can set up your campaign by putting your campaign description, the coupon code, maybe as a thank you. So you can put your coupon code name, and then you can create a discount value here. You can, okay, and then you can set up the reward conditions, and over here you can set the requirement eligibility. So this is actually great. This is one of the ways to build a customer reviews and also build more sales and turn your first customer into returning customers. So if you have a budget, I will recommend you to upgrade into this, so it can help you tremendously on your business. So other than that, all of these setups below here, they are pretty much the same as the regular discount that you can set up inside your store, but pretty much with the Judge Me options here is that you're first having an option to turn the first buyer into a returning customer, and then you're also going to get a review, and on top of a product review, you're also going to get more sales. So this is one of the cool thing that you can get by using a Judge Me review app. Okay, so just in case if you're curious on how you can create different coupon codes that you can use to get more sales and running different sales on your store, I have a video. I am going to link it down below on my description that shows how you can create different coupon codes in your store. Okay, now when we click here, you can also find referral here. Okay, so on the referral section here, you can also get your current customer after they complete a purchase in your store to refer your store to their friends. So pretty much when they do this, so this is what you're going to do. In order to get them to refer your product to their friends, you need to offer them a discount code. So as you can see here, right here, you can create that. And again, as I said before, this one, and as you can see, this feature is part of a paid version. So you can go ahead and set this up. You can enable it and do different setup. Okay, and everything is pretty much straightforward. You can just go ahead and read them and put all the eligibility, the requirements based on your business and how you actually want it to look like, but make sure everything makes sense. But everything else is pretty much straightforward. Okay, another one there is on the Google and SEO section. So you can use this feature. Also, these features, they are all paid features. So you can pretty much display the review of your product in ads and free product listing on the Google Shopping. So this will be really great. And also for SEO, Judge Me will show your review in Google search results when people search for your product. So Judge Me will include the star rating and the number of reviews. So this is also really great. If you have reviews, you will be able to convince customer to purchase from you, because it shows that so many people bought products from you and they love your product, so they will want to be part of that. So yeah, okay, and also as well as Google Business Profile. Now let's go on the Judge Me review side. So over here, you'll get a chance to be featured on Judge Me review platform, whereby Judge Me will showcase all your products and review to more shoppers, and they'll also improve your SEO and increase your conversion rate. So you can visit the review site here and review them and learn more about it and see how this could actually help your business. And then down here, you'll see the Judge Me review page. So first of all, you will need 10 published verified review and at least 80% transparency score to be eligible for this section here. And over here, you'll find all your store informations and different customer support details. So you can go ahead and review all these informations. And then let's go on the social push. Okay, so over here, you can pretty much share your review across all different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So this will be automatically by using Judge Me, you'll be able to share all this review automatically on your social media platforms. So you can connect here your Facebook, also on your X. And then you can also set up here how do you want this to be published on your social media. So you can put the time and if you want it to be automatic and things like that. And also you can pick what kind of review you can do it as well. As well as there is an Instagram, there is a Facebook template here, Instagram. Okay, now let's go on the general settings. So over here, so this is pretty much just some general setting. You can go ahead and read them thoroughly. This is like the language and the widget and the notification email language over here. You can also set how you want your date format to be like. And you can also set up the location format, but of course this one is through a paid plan. It doesn't come with a free one. And then you can enable multiple languages support to show review, widget, and email in different languages. You can also, if you want to join an early user program with Judge Me, so you can join in here and you can try them out before they become public, before they get released into the public. And then over here, this is where you're going to find the plan settings, the plan and pricing. So far we're using a forever free plan, so if you're just getting started, using a forever free plan is actually great. But if you want to expand and be using more features, like one of the feature was creating different coupon code that will be sent directly with a judgment to your customer, the customer that has purchased your product, and then offer them a coupon to purchase more product. So you'll be getting so many cool things at once. First, review from your product, you can get another sale, and also another feature is a reference. They can refer your current customer after they purchase the product. They can have a referral link that they can refer your product to their friends, and then when they do that, they'll get a discount. So you'll get sales, and on top of new customers and new sales. So these are some of the things that you need to think about when it comes to this. So if you want to expand your business really fast, then you can go and use an awesome plan. But if you're on a tight budget and you want to just see how things are gonna go by using this app, then you can just keep using the forever free. But yeah, as I said, so these are the few things. So these are some of the things that comes with an awesome plan. So you can go ahead and leave it and read them, and this is where you can upgrade them if you want. And then this is the branding section. So this is where you can change your colors for your brand. So let's change to that, maybe a blue one. Maybe I should go with the dark one. Okay, and that will actually change. Let me click save first, and then let me refresh this, and you can see the color has been changed. Okay, even here the color has changed. So that's how you can actually change the colors. And over here you can set up your store logo URL, which will be great. And over here you can select your rating icons, and of course this is part of a planned version, paid plan. And then over here you'll also see the Judge Me trust marks. So pretty much here all your review will have a verified check marked in the widget, which is great to build more trust to your customer, to show that the people who bought this product are the real people. So if you want to utilize this, you will need to upgrade your plan. Okay, and now over here you will see different integrations. You can integrate with different apps. And then over here, these are just notifications. This is your admin notification email that your customer will actually see everything from you. Okay, and also here you can set up if you want to be notified when a new review is created, and if you want to receive negative review notification at a different email, you can select this here, and you can also put that email. Okay, and of course you can see here Judge Me, it's saying you can use a different email such as customer support email to receive the negative. Okay, so you can also set up how are the review defined as negative to you. So if they have 2 stars or less, 3 stars or less, all reviews are negative. If you want to consider them like that, or 4-star reviews, 4 stars, you can select that. Okay, and also if you want to be notified when a new question is posted, you can select this one. And if you want to receive a copy of each email sent by customer, you can also select that box. So these are just some admin features, so make sure to write them out and set them up based on your brand. Okay, and all of these, they are advanced. Of course, they are going to be for a paid plan. And over here you can set up more advanced feature, like for out of stock products, for platform independent review widget. You can also sync customers with Shopify, and also export and restore settings. So that is pretty much it. So I hope this was very helpful, and if you have any question, let me know down below on the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Also, if you want to learn another segment of this review process, how to import review from AliExpress to Shopify using Judge Me, make sure to watch the video. I will also link that video down below after I upload it. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe on my channel if you haven't done so. This will be super appreciated. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.